This segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. All right, welcome to Bayou Time, and I get to talk about Teenager of the Year. And what a great young lady. And when she showed me some of her paintings, her mom's in studio watching too, and when I saw the paintings, I was just floored. She is an incredible artist and wonderful person to win Teenager of the Year. So I'm talking about Makayla Rhodes, who's joining us on set. Makayla, we're very proud of you. What a great honor. And to see some of those paintings, God, what a talent. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's do this. Let's warm you up by playing a little bit of the banquet video and letting people see the award presentation and how it was presented at the Chamber. So let's roll that in.
The American Legion Teenager of the Year Award honors a young person whose leadership, service, and character reflect a deep commitment to community and citizenship. Tonight, we are proud to recognize Makayla Rhodes. Makayla is a Terrebonne Parish student whose life reflects service in action. Through years of involvement in 4-H, church outreach, environmental stewardship, and volunteerism, she has consistently stepped forward to support her community, whether assisting local nonprofits, helping neighbors during times of need, or representing Louisiana as a 4-H wetland ambassador. Her dedication extends beyond service. Makayla is an accomplished student, artist, and youth leader who balances academic excellence with creativity, discipline, and faith. Through her commitment to service, leadership, and personal growth, Makayla represents the very best of our next generation. It is with great pride that the American Legion names Makayla Rhodes the 2025 Teenager of the Year.
I was honored to attend this event this year. I wouldn't even always make it, and I got to tell you, being in a room full of all those teenagers that were nominated for this award, it truly gives me hope into the future leadership that's coming for Terrebonne Parish. And so just listening to our Teenager of the Year's accomplishments go on and on and on is just truly very rewarding to see that we definitely have a great group of young individuals coming for our future. So tonight we have the distinct privilege of presenting a $1,500 scholarship to the Teenager of the Year. This generous contribution is made possible by the South Louisiana Bank and the Houma Terrebonne Chamber of Commerce. Here to present the scholarship are Mr. Mickey Thomas, President and CEO of South Louisiana Bank, Mr. Shane Goldman, 2026 Chamber Board Chair, and representatives from the American Legion Post 31, Commander John Reeves and Vice Commander Sidney Rhodes, Sr.
I would like to say thank you for recognizing me and all of my achievements. I am truly grateful, and I am honored to be chosen as Teenager of the Year. God bless and good night.
Congratulations, Makayla.
Wow, $1,500. That's fantastic. That's a good thing. Before I ask you about your parents or whatever, you got one picture up here. We're going to show a few more. Can you show our audience, can you hold that picture up just on the side of your face, and we're gonna go to a shot of you. That is incredible. When did you know you had that gift?
So I've been drawing for about 5 years now. I like to draw realism. That's the type of artwork I like to do. And I really started to go into that type of artwork about 4 years in of drawing.
That is really amazing. When I look at it, it has a warm feeling too. I love the way you have the sun behind it, and the picture itself, to me, is relaxing because it's the water It's just peaceful being on the water, and you captured that moment. How do you capture it? Do you look at a picture and go from there, or do you just come up in your mind with what you want to paint?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
I do have an imagination of what I like to do, but I also have a reference photo I use and go back and forth between the two.
That's incredible. Can you show me another one? Show our audience another picture that you might want to let them see. Folks, I'm telling you, this is one talented young lady. Let's get a shot of that. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at the detail. You're a detail person, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can tell. You pay attention to detail, and it is just incredible. And how many awards have you won doing artwork?
I've won quite a few things doing artwork. I've won first 2 years in a row for the Wild Things Youth Art Contest in Lacombe. I've won first place on a state level for 4-H. I've also won first place on a state level for Beta at the Senior Beta Convention.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's show one more picture before we go to a break. I want to let the audience see another photo or another painting that you've done. Oh, wow. Didn't this one win a big award?
Yes, sir.
Which award did this one win?
I won first place in the state for 4-H and at the Senior Beta Convention on a state level.
That is incredible. Look at the detail, folks, as she holds it up. Truly amazing. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to learn more about our Teenager of the Year, Miss Makayla Rhodes, and don't go away. This segment was brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. All right, we are back with the Teenager of the Year, Makayla Rhodes, won a $1,500 scholarship, and I'm sure there's more money on the way. She is so talented, and you saw the pictures, the artwork she did in the first segment. But didn't you place nationally on one of your paintings?
Yes, sir. For Beta, I placed 7th on a national level.
That's everybody all over the United States, and you're competing with them, and you place. I mean, you're kind of in the who's who, aren't you? You're just inspired. I mean, but I want to go back to, when did you know you had it when it comes to this? I mean, most people grow up their whole lives and they try to draw something on a piece of paper and they go, that ain't going to happen. But with you, did it come natural?
I do think it did take me time to learn how to do it. I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
I never had any classes or anything. I taught myself how to do it all. I think it just definitely takes time to learn. Anybody can learn how to do it.
Yeah.
You just got to put in the time and the effort.
But how did you teach yourself? Did you look at YouTube things on how to paint? Is that what you did?
Yes, sir.
And so you sort of self-taught with classes on YouTube?
I didn't somewhat. Yes, I just watched YouTube videos. I didn't pay for classes on YouTube or anything.
So your retention skills have to be out of this world. When you're looking at things, you probably just pick it up pretty well. I would tend to think that if you tried to play music, you'd probably be pretty good too. Do you play music?
No, sir.
You'd probably be great at playing piano or guitar. That creativity that's going on in that young brain, that translates to a lot of different things. How'd you feel when they called your name that night?
I felt very shocked.
Yeah.
Very, very surprised, and I just couldn't believe that I had got picked.
Yeah. It was a special moment. You got honored not only at the award banquet where you were named, but then they bring you to the chamber banquet, and the parish president gets up there and gets to introduce you, and then the bank president, Mickey, gets to give you a check along with the veterans next to you. So that's quite an honor. How many paintings would you think you've done over the years?
I've done one acrylic painting for sure, and I've done 4 or 5 drawings.
What's the hardest thing to draw?
I draw a variety of things. I go from food to people to animals. I'd say the hardest thing to draw would be people.
Why? Because you have to capture their expression and everything else.
People,
That's a gift.
It'd be people, animals, and food. Animals are difficult because of the fur and the feathers. There's a lot of detail that goes into that.
And that's a lot of trial and error on how to get that right. And
Yes.
make it look good and make it look realistic, huh? Is there any other paintings we need to show before I ask you a couple of questions? I don't want to not show a painting that you have if you have it, but I'm so impressed by what you've shown me today. Talk about your family a little bit. Your mom's in studio with you. Talk about your family.
So my parents are Brad and Reba Rhodes.
Okay.
We live in Dulac, practically 6 minutes from the coast. Can almost bike there.
Yeah.
We live in the house that my grandparents built.
Oh,
My grandfather built it in the 60s, I believe.
wow.
And for Hurricane Ida, it got damaged, and then we've been fixing it, renovating it ever since.
Yeah. Any siblings?
Yes, sir. I have one sister,
Okay. What's her name?
Victoria.
She said, you better mention my name on TV. Is she younger or older?
She's 6 years younger than me.
Okay. Does she paint?
No, sir, but she is very crafty. She loves to bake and loves to craft.
Yeah. Isn't that the cool thing that everybody has their own traits and their own strong points? And you found yours, for sure. There's no doubt that what's your goal in life? Where do you want to go?
So I want to study Louisiana coastal science and get a degree in art. I'm going to apply for Fletcher Technical Community College.
Oh, good for you. I would venture to say and argue you probably have a degree in art already, but you're just going to extend it a little bit, right?
Yes, sir.
I want to thank you for coming. Makayla, congratulations. You have a great future, and so proud of you, and to see what you've done, it's incredible. So thanks again. Teenager of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. All right, Makayla Rhodes. What a beautiful set of paintings she showed us today. Beautiful young lady. She's got a big future. We'll take a break. A lot more here on Bayou Time. You see, the future is bright. This segment was brought to you by Waits and Downer, attorneys at law.